What's up, guys? We are back looking at some more NBA plays today over on PrizePicks. Yesterday, we had a point 0.5 miss and a one basket miss, pretty much about as close as you can possibly get. But we're looking to bounce back here. I have a play that I absolutely love today. It's a 2 unit play for me, as well as some MLB and another bonus NBA play. So we're going to get into it and we're going to stay cashing. If you guys want a third play in tomorrow's video, be sure to get this video here to 175 likes. Hit that like goal again, and I will drop a third play in tomorrow's video also, since we do have 3 plays in today's video. We're about to hop into these. Before we do so, though, of course, don't miss out on checking out the DubClub. The DubClub is get all of my plays sent straight to your phone and access to my Discord. If you click on the link in my description or in the top of the comment section, there will be a special offer waiting for you. Just scroll down and click on claim, and you'll get access to a couple of special offers, giving you a discount for your first month or so in the DubClub. But what's important though is you access to the Discord. As long as you connect your DubClub account to Discord, you get access to this Discord here, which comes with my correlation slips here, which we've been cashing out on these time and time again. We've been cashing out on these slips. Just some of these last light goblins are just screwing us over here. Like I do not play there on Goldschmidt. Tons of members though were not able to play Goldschmidt though and used their own pair and was able to cash this one out there. So it was a pretty nice, should have been a winner there. We had the same type of deal the day before that too, but we've been cashing out on these. If you guys have not been watching these videos or have seen anything about my DubClub, we cash on these time and time again. We have underdog streaks. We had a $2,100 cash out offer on the last underdog streak we just had. Started a brand new one today. Go get in on that by joining the DubClub. You'll see my lotto slips with some home run lays and things like that. We cashed one out not too long ago here, right here, 10.43x. We just started these like maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and we've already cashed out one of those. You also access to my community chat to talk to me and other members about plays or whatever's going on, as well as my contributors' plays from Asmies, Emo, and Elo. Asmies does a lot of PGA plays. He's been absolutely crushing it time and time again. Everybody loves his plays, as you see there. Elo, big soccer guy who cashes out time and time again. And Nemo is a big NBA and WNBA guy who also cashes constantly. Like these guys are all just crushing their plays time and time again. Everybody loves their plays here on the court. So make sure you guys go ahead and join with the link in my description or in the top of the comment section to get in at a special discount. We have some really juicy MLB games today for these correlation slips, as well as potential some more correlation coming tonight for a different sport. We are going to eat in the DubClub. I'm telling you guys, we've been extremely profitable. Go ahead and join us right now at the link in my description. With that out of the way, let's get to these free plays. Make sure that you play responsibly and at your own risk. Leave a like on this video here and subscribe if you have not already. The most important thing though is having those notifications on. That way you get in before these lines get bumped or get removed. Now let's get to today's plays. The first play I like on the PrizePicks board for tonight's slate is going to be over in not the NBA, but the NBA first quarter category. And this time we're going to go over to the rebounds here because I love this play. It is a 2 unit play for me here. Mitchell Robinson over 2.5 first quarter rebounds. Seems like a pretty steep line to grab first quarter rebounds, but he started last game, and I think he is in a great spot to hopefully start again and just get a lot of rebounds here in the first quarter. He's been over this in only about 41% of games this year, but has been dominant as of late, going over in 6 of his last 10 and 4 of his last 5, including all 3 games against the Pacers, with 3, 3, and 4 in those games, despite only playing 5, 5, and 11 minutes. So he's coming off 11 minutes last game. They love having Robinson on the court after his great showing in game 2 there. So I think he's in a great spot to see some more minutes this time around, as well as some more just rebound opportunities here. So, like I said, he's over in 41% of games this year, but he plays at least 5 minutes like he has been doing in every game this series. He's been over in about 53% of games this year, especially in more games as of late. When you give him at least 6 minutes, he's been over this in 75% of games, including a 6 game over streak. And when he has at least 7 minutes, he's covered in every single game so far this year. So we even see close to 11 minutes this time around again for Mitchell Robinson. He should be able to fly over this line. I think this line is just way, way off, a lot more than it should be. This one is also, of course, available on like sportsbooks, things like that. PrizePicks does remove this one. I don't think necessarily remove it. I think they could bump this one to a goblin, or you can just also play this one on Underdog Fantasy for probably a slightly less of a multiplier. But right now it is a normal square on PrizePicks. DubClub has had plenty of time to lock that one in too. Give me Mitchell Robinson over first quarter rebounds. It is an extremely simple read. It's a good matchup against the Pacers. Covered in all 3 so far in the series. But 11 minutes last game, got the start. He'll be gets to start again here, and I see him having at least 3 rebounds in the first quarter, if not 4 or 5. Before I get to my next play, if you're not yet on DraftKings Pick6, it is a newer app from DraftKings available in most states. So if PrizePicks is in your state, there's a very good chance that DraftKings Pick6 could also be in your state. They have an awesome offer right now of play $5, get $50 instantly if you sign up using my promo code DOMG. The link is going to be available down in my description. There's some really cool categories on the board, though. Like, of course, if your normal points categories and things like that. But you also have 20 plus points, 3 plus threes made, 8 plus rebounds, 30 plus PRA, 6 plus assists. A lot of cool categories are available on this board. And again, you do get that awesome welcome offer of the play $5, get $50 instantly. So again, it's available 18 years and older, available in most states. DraftKings Pick6. Go in my description and use that promo code DOMG to claim in on this promo. And now getting to my third play in this video here, we're actually not going to see in the NBA, but go over to the MLB. The third play will be back over in the NBA, but for just a second here, we're going to take a break and head over to the MLB. That's because tonight I like Nathan Eovaldi over either 17.5 pitching outs on PrizePicks or his over fantasy score over an underdog for the better payout. If he should be available over on PrizePicks a little bit later at his fantasy score, which I would prefer on the over, but the 17.5 pitching outs is also just a better spot in general. Like I'd be shocked if he did not have at least 18 pitching outs in this game here. But I did personally play this one over an underdog at the 30.5 fantasy score line. But again, PrizePicks should have him available a little bit later. Not necessarily at 30.5, but still probably a good fantasy score line for him today. So Nathan Eovaldi has been over this though on underdog in about 73% of games this year, which is 8 out of 11. He did have one hook right here against the Astros, but that was a 6-3 loss. The other games he missed were against the Cubs right there in a 7-run loss, and against the Mariners where they lost by 2 runs. What's a little bit correlated there is that the Rangers lost all 3 of those games. This time around, they are massive favorites here against the Toronto Blue Jays. And in games where they win this year, he's been over in all 5 games, which with 61, 38, 49, 46, and 52, dominating this line every single time. Last year in wins, he was over in 13 out of 17, as you see there. Let alone his outs, though. He's had at least 17 and a half outs, or really just 18 outs, in 8 out of 11 games so far this year. And again, all 3 of those were misses, or just losses. But in all of the wins, he's been over this every single time. At least 18 in all 5 of those games there. And he was dominant last year also in wins. So I think Eovaldi's in a great spot for just mainly based off of that, but also the matchup for him today. I also love though is that Nathan Eovaldi has been absolutely dominant in home games because he's been over this in 3 out of 4 home games this year. The one miss being in that 3-run loss against the Astros there, 1 out away. And last year he was also pretty dominant at home, also especially in terms of his fantasy score, and also especially when they win, of course. So I think he's in a great spot for all of those reasons, basically. Just being big favorites here against Toronto is extremely massive for his fantasy score and also his outs. These fantasy scores have crushed for us time and time again. That was pretty much what I built my underdog like $5,000 streak off of was just basically these fantasy scores. So we've been crushing it on these pretty much all season long. Even if there have been some bad runs in between, I'm looking to cash again here. Nathan Eovaldi over 30.5 fantasy score here. Or again, you can take the over 17.5 outs over on PrizePicks. I actually just threw Nathan Eovaldi's fantasy score up on PrizePicks here at 32.5, which I do actually still like. It is basically the same hit rate as underdog at 30.5 because their scoring is a little bit different. So I am okay with both these spots here, 30.5 on underdog or 32.5 over on PrizePicks. Both spots look pretty good to me. And now we're gonna head into my third NBA play here in this video. Since you guys have liked going yesterday's video, if you guys want a third play tomorrow, be sure to leave a like on this video here. 175 likes, I will drop a third play tomorrow. The third play here is going to be Andrew Nembhard over 7.5 points here against the New York Knicks tonight in this game number 4. He's been pretty good in this series, really every single game so far. You can see what he's been able to do in these games with 15, 12, and 9 in his last 3 games. He's been playing some crazy minutes in these games. You can see what he's done. He's had 35, 37, and 38 minutes, so his minutes are actually trending up in these games. And then in this year, he's over in 69% of games, but when he plays at least 30 minutes, he's been even better, going over in 73%. If you do blow up to 35 plus, he's been over this in every single game, which again, he's at 35 plus in every game so far this series. So 100% hit rate, not too bad as you see there. 32 plus minutes, even though over in 79% of games, especially with this massive at least 10 game streak right there that he's been over in. So pretty simple read right there for Andrew Nembhard. Just more minutes equals more points, and 7.5 is just way too low here. And it can add just a little bit of a boost to your entry if you're looking for a little bit of a better payout. So I think Nembhard's in a great spot to score in this matchup, like he's been doing all series. And you can see what he's been able to do with his field attempts too. Like he covered this line with 9 last game, despite shooting 2 for 9, which was about 22%. He did shoot pretty good in the 2 games before that, but still would have covered this line pretty easily. So I don't see any reason to not like Nembhard tonight over 7.5 points. Give me the over. I'm not done with the free plays yet, but a couple of reminders to not miss out on joining the DubClub. There's a couple of special offers linked down in my description. If you click on the link in my description or in the top in the comment section, also gives you access to not only my plays, but the Discord where my correlation slips are, my streak plays are, the lotto slips are, the community chat, as well as all my contributors' plays here from Asby's, Emo, and Elo. These guys all crush their plays. Don't miss out by joining with that link in my description. Come join us in the DubClub. I don't think that you'll regret it. There's a couple of Free plays here too from the daily grind tool, and this is where you can show off the best fit to value plays on an app like PrizePicks or Underdog. Right now on PrizePicks, there's some CS:GO plays, some Dota 2 plays, and some other plays here in the NBA like Josh Hart under 27.5 fantasy score or Nembhard under 5 assists. It's a really cool app though. Get it for yourself in my description by clicking on the Fantasy Bundle and scrolling down. Make sure to use promo code DOMG. There's another tool available from the same guys, though, sold separately, called that AI Generator. This tool's over 2,000 users of profit since last year, and there are about 13 slips on the board for apps like Underdog, Better, or even Prize Picks. Right now in Prize Picks, they like some plays right now in the WNBA, as well as the MLB and also the NBA, and will be topping under 8.5 points. It's a profit range right now of about 1.54%. If you want to put into Prize Picks, click on Bet on Prize Picks and puts in Prize Picks for you just like that. Get this tool for yourself in the description, but this time click on the slip generator and then scroll down and use promo code DOMG yet again. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Best of luck. If you want to submit for $5,000 of profit on Prize Picks, there's this video on your screen right here.